You know, this is our first record we came out with, Total Devastation in the SF Streets. It was an EP, and basically, you know, a lot of guys from the city started making records. Forte came out with, you know, on Don't Fight the Feeling, and, you know, Kooknut came out when I'm Rolling, and Huey MC came out. We finally, you know, dropped this record, and I want to shout out Paris, the Black Panther of hip hop, because he pretty much gave us the blueprint on how to make a record. We never had like a mentor or nothing, so he pretty much gave us the blueprint on A to Z, you know, how to make a record. Actually, the radio experience helped me very much because me and David Paul actually had a class together. I heard his voice one day and I'm like, man, your voice sounds familiar. So I told him who I was.
City College.
Yeah, City College in San Francisco. And then we ended up, he invited me over to the show one day. And the next thing you know, I was co-hosting the show with him. And from that show, I gained a lot of relationships. I met Kooknut and the IMP, just numerous people. I met Ant Banks back in the day. The Disposable Heroes of Hip Hop. I mean, just all kind of guys. I mean, EPMD and Def Jeff. Just all kind of guys just used to come through. X Clan. Just all kind of groups just used to come through there. So it was a great experience, and I gained a lot of relationships, and that helped me, you know, in my music career. You know, we started to gain relationships. Then David Paul started a magazine publication called the Bomb Hip Hop magazine, and through that, he gave us a write-up on an album we did that we never released, and that drawn attention. So you know, people started coming at us, and next thing you know, we met Patrick Armstrong, which helped us release this next project, Many Clouds of Smoke. The whole story behind this record, man, you know, we were, you know, influenced by, you know, the Cypress Hills and the, you know, and the Chronic, but I think the record that really fueled our fire was RBO, Bammer Weed. When I heard Bammer Weed, being from the city, that's all I heard everybody talking about. Bammer Weed, RBL, RBL, RBL. So finally when I heard the song, and actually I heard the song for the first time at a house party, they kept playing the song over and over and over again, and a light bulb just went off in my head. I'm like, you know, I called Burn, my partner, Red Eye. I called him and I'm like, man, we got to do a weed song, man, but we just got to tell our story. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to copy what nobody else is doing, but tell our story, because we were already famous and known for doing it. Even when we was doing this record, we was already known for that. So, you know, this was a big record. I mean,
and it got you signed.
It got us signed to, you know, Arista Records. Actually, we a lot of people don't know, we ended up in a bidding war. Actually, the first label that came at us, I think Rap-A-Lot wanted to sign us at first. Then Def Jam came into the picture, and then we went to New York to the New Music Seminar, and then we didn't realize till we got to New York how serious it was. Like, shit is real. You know, a lot of people want to sign us. So, you know, us being this young man, you know, we had to, like, you know, start calling lawyers and stuff. I'm like, man, guys are like offering us money. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that was a big deal, being in a bidding war. And I don't think a lot of kids even know about that nowadays now. Maybe some do, but a bidding war is when, you know, a lot of labels want you when you're a free agent, when you're a hot free agent, and everybody wants you. And we basically end up in that situation. And when we got to Arista Records, this was another, I think, impactful record we made right here with the Hemp Rally. You know, groups like rock groups like Sublime, and them tell me, you know, and the Cottonmouth Kings, they really said, you know, besides Many Clouds, this record, the Hemp Rally, really did it for them, you know. And back in the day, it was funny, a lot of people like, man, what the hell is a Hemp Rally? Now all these hemp fests and hemp festivals and these 420 fests, this is what we was talking about. We was just a little bit before our time. We was just smoking too much, and but we're a little bit ahead of our time. But that's what we were talking about when we were talking about the Hemp Rally. And this right here, I think, is vinyl of our whole album, Legalize It. I think Legalize It was a very important record because, you know, Cypress Hill was on, you know, the weed stuff, but we got more into the legalization of it, and the Prop 215, we got more into, we were more like freedom fighters. And when we realized we were starting to make an impact, me and Burn really believed in what we were talking about, so we took it upon ourselves and become freedom fighters. And to this day, I'm an artist. I'm still a marijuana activist to this day, and it's 2014, and you know, and I'm a hip hop historian, you know, And I love this music, and I'm glad I'm here with my man Billy Jam doing this. And man,